Hello gamers, it's a brand new day. I got to have some fun editing some Lizardmen. I'm gonna play through with the pterodactyls. I've seen some unique additions with these pterodactyls. They have bomb abilities and stuff. I really wanted to play them as my first foray into Lizardmen. I am, however, going to play a couple other Lizardmen as I became a little bit obsessed. I enjoyed them quite a bit. So we're just going to get right into it. We're going to have a couple good battles, and we're going to try to secure a place on this continent. Is kind of my goal, is to capture a big chunk. Eliminate our initial warring faction, secure our borders either with allies or something else, and then we will maybe do some quest battles and stuff and really show off what this faction's strengths are. Because I do feel this faction is quite strong. You can have some pretty decent doom stacks, and it works pretty well. We're going to just, I went here raw. There was no, oh, I played this campaign twice. Nope, I just played this campaign once, and it was something. Here is where I had the realization about the bombs. Now this was, whew, it took me a couple battles to get used to, but these bombs go crazy. The Cold One Riders, everything about this faction was really quite enjoyable. Uh, it, you know, it feels like it reaches that peak pretty quickly, because you just need a couple blessed units or like a couple not going to die ground units. So maybe Carnosaurs, maybe those giant, what are they called? They start with it, like the Tyrannosaurs or whatever, the big motherfuckers. Or some artillery dinosaur units. It feels like you just need a couple of those, and then the rest of your army can just be as many flying units as you want. I ended up, I got here, I'll actually let play out. I won't spoil it too hard, but we're just going to sweep our way first west, grab this. I'm going to skip recruiting and stuff and leveling up the settlements until the end of the video where I show some of those off because I had a good little section to do that with. Until then, we'll sweep through in a cat and capture a couple of these. Let's move up here to this bridge so we can hold it as a choke point, and then next turn we'll go right on down here and grab the actual settlement. It was also good to get some actual recruitment. Auto resolve, it's a solid auto resolve. There's no reason for me to fight this battle. Pretty sure it's not even a big settlement, so it would just be like either a small settlement battle or a field battle, neither of which are bad, but I don't know. I enjoy auto resolving. Just, it's such like an instant gratification. Like, yep, my army composition did well. I got level ups, I got rewards. I didn't have to fight this tedious battle. But also, I've come to learn, and as I've gone better at this game, which I do want to say has happened recently, that when I'm not auto resolving, I have better results sometimes now. Now, other times I have utterly horrific results wherein I lose so many troops and it's awful. But then there's battles where I think, yeah, you know what, I maybe lost less than I would have. So I don't always auto-resolve compared to what I used to do, which feels pretty freaking nice. And it's not just me going, oh, I'm not going to auto-resolve for your guys' sake. I'm going to show you guys, some entertainment and some battles to entertain you guys, and I'm not enjoying it. Nowadays, I am enjoying it. Drop those bombs. Look at that shit, dude. I love that so much. Look, it's like these giant, it's these giant rock bombs, which are pretty fucking badass. And then they are fire boas, so they already deal so much damage. And then they're great in melee. Like, I'm just gonna come out and say it. All the pterodactyl units are freaking awesome in melee in the long run. Like, they fight the absolute shit out. Oh my god. We tore through those goblins, and we're going to pretty easily tear through a lot of these other units. Now, our lord ends up retreating. We do suffer more casualties because maybe we didn't micro enough. We could have flown a lot of these pterodactyls over, dropped more rocks. But this was also the first battle where I really understood the rocks because it was like my second battle. Uh, there's going to be a couple. There's like I think two more battles, two more like big battles, and I really did come to understand a lot more. We're going to move up here to guard our settlement because they just, they're trying to take it from out from under us from going up to Orion and then or Orion's bowmen, and then they rotated north, which was pretty good, but we were able to get up there with a march. And then they didn't even like attack our settlement. They went right past it to try to attack our miner settlement, which was kind of silly. And we got a pretty good battle on them. I just looked at their composition. They had a lot of trolls. They had a lot of ranged units. And honestly, when I see shit like that, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna auto-resolve. I'm gonna back off, gamers. I don't really want to fight this. Now we're going to head back east. We're gonna get some good fighting done. Ooh, shit, here's the, this is like the main quest battle for this one. I don't take it yet, but it's nice to know it's there. It gives you campaign range, it gives you, that always gives you those epic and legendary items. Those are so, yeah, what the fuck am I talking about? That's a Destiny item scaling. It gives you, like, the purple artifacts. I think they are called legendary. That might be right. Because epic, I just associate epic with purple, dude. I've been RPGified. I've been looter shootered. So we're moving up. We have these, I don't know, I like our Cold One Riders. I like all of our troops. We're gonna move here. We're gonna siege. It's a bad auto-resolve even though we can fly over the walls. So I'm just going to do what I know how to do. And I'm going to set up continued siege. I was pretty silly about it. I didn't do any of the siege engines, so we gotta go in. We gotta construct all these siege engines, and then next turn he tries to underway past us to go recruit more because he was under pressure there. And nope, we intercepted that shit. And then this turn, auto resolve would have been pretty good. We would have gotten rid of those Saurus warriors, which while not optimal because they have like a 10k health pool and they're blessed, I think that raises their leadership. I might be full of crap on that, but I think that raises their leadership, and that leadership looked pretty high. And there's good all-round units, and I do enjoy having some pretty fucking powerful units, especially ground units in a situation like this. And I do really enjoy what I did here. This is not me self-bragging, self-congratulatory, even though it is a bit. I just really enjoy what I did here with like the with these guys. Boom, bombing them well, and that took out all their health. And this one, I just bombed them. That was pretty freaking great, dude. You gotta love that. We did just so much damage just with bombs. And then our other units are coming in here. Our other guys have even more bombs. We're waiting for them to go under us so we can drop even more. And it didn't really matter if we ran out of bombs, if we used too many bombs, if we... Am I gonna get flagged for saying bombs this many times in a video? I'm gonna have like a CIA show up outside my house. Especially for the title I intend to use on this video. I mean, I ran the title by family and they thought it was fucking hilarious. So, I don't know. I'm going to hope that people find the title in good faith or whatever. They enjoy it. We're going to keep fighting our way through here. We got to bring this dude over here. Look at that bomb that took out a good chunk of their health. You have to love that. I do, however, love the multi-unit, the fire boas and the ripperdactyls and all that stuff. They seem to have better bombs. They seem to have more of them. And they're really, like, let's just watch this right here. Okay. Dropped it. That was so much HP. That took out, I had to say, had to be like 30 fucking units. And then they're just like flying ranged units. It's like the Sisters of Avalorn and shit. Not really, but they're flying ranged units. They have a lot of ammo. I have to bet they could have their ammo increased further with some sort of upgrade. I think there was upgrades in the tech tree to do that. And this campaign was pretty short before I reached my peak. It was only a total of 2 hours of footage, and like 45 minutes of that was AFK. Like this would have been, even for like a medium or a short victory, or even like a domination, destroying the whatever victories or controlling territory through what's it called? Coalition. No, when you bring people into your little organization. I'm not sure what that's called anymore. It slipped my mind, as most things do with time. I'm not going to get, so I'm not going to try. But you have to control a certain amount of territory through military alliances and stuff. And I do feel, oh my god, POV. I fed the fucking what's the story? I fed ravens fries at McDonald's and I get attacked. Dude, that's crazy. I love all these birds just harassing this dude. I mean, this is where I learned they're pretty damn good at melee. Like they aren't melee units. They could do way better, but they're pretty dang good. They hold their own. If you were getting harassed by 100 pigeons and you were just some goblin, you would fucking be scared. I mean, they're giant sky pigeons. The only reason I call them pigeons is because they're probably decently related. Let's form some alliances while we spend some time. So I'm just going to show you guys the passing of time through the formation of alliances. So just turn after turn, these guys were flocking to me. They wanted to be my friends. They won non-aggression pacts, which is really good because they secure my borders. Those guys against the Tomb Kings to the north. Like over on that side, there's like the I'll say Nekahara or something. No, that's wrong. It's the lady. It's the Scorpion Queen. Nekahara is it's the Black Pyramid, right? The Black Pyramid of Nagash. I'm not going to keep fucking saying these when I don't know how to fucking say them. I feel so silly. And then, but we have these Tomb Kings right to the north, and I feel like that would have been our immediate next conflict, because they are, like, we're very much opposed, and they were fucking up the Sigmarites. Either way, though, we're gonna load into this quest battle. We're gonna do it. We're gonna wrap up this video. It's gonna be pretty freaking great. It's Skaven. We're exterminating the vermin, and this is a very classic opposition, clashing, whatever the hell. That's the Skaven and the Lizards have been fighting forever. You can see the dastardly green glow. They've invaded our temples or whatever here. I do hate these cutscenes when you get bombarded during them. Like, I'm over here, I'm taking damage. Like, what the hell? So, basically for my strategy, I want to lay it out. I left my Quetzalcoatls and my Ripperdactyls out of the combat. I did not mess with, like, their stuff during combat. It just wasn't a situation that, I knew in these quest battles you very frequently get attacked from, and this isn't me BSing, you very frequently get attacked from behind. And my thought process was, I'm going to use like the fire boas on the initial enemy. So these guys, and make them retreat pretty quickly and cause enough losses to have the second reinforcements come in if it's not a timed thing. And then after that, I would bring over these guys, or whoever was remaining, firebomb and just bomb them this way. And this is where I think I got pretty good at it. So I checked who had stuff remaining, I brought them over here, and then I was guessing this was either the end of it or there was going to be one more troop like one more Skaven coalition coming in. And my assumption was correct because we had one come from the other side of the map, and that's where our Quetzals and everything else got to have some good fights. You do got to admire the Skaven perseverance. They're coming in here, they're trying to fight me, and Skavens, they break easy, but they don't break easy. Like, Skavens do not flee the battle. They do not completely rout. They route from conflicts. They have a lot of self perseverance, but they don't completely route. We gotta get rid of these guys though. The fucking that is insane to me. Rattling guns are pretty damn good, and they're just gonna like plow us all the way through, and they're gonna push into our main force. And then if they get that pause. I said plow us. You know what? I'll accept it. I said it. I've said what I said. It's all good. But I feel like the Rattling Gunners are pretty good opposition to what our force offers. I mean, they're a bullet infantry, so they don't have an arc, and we're in the sky, so they're able to shoot up at us pretty clearly. And then there's this insane thing, and then this lord paused all of our ranged troops in the air with his with the net of corruption or whatever the Skaven have. Crazy, dude. Just delayed them, paused them there, and they're, dealing massive damage. But the thing is, these Quetzals are pretty freaking crazy. Like, I really did enjoy. They're these huge monsters. They're just like the other dinosaurs and stuff, but they're flying. Honestly, for flying dinosaurs, I like that they put in Quetzal. It's like a fantasy dragon bird thing, but I do wish they had. I used to play a lot of Ark. I had a hyperfixation on like both dragons and dinosaurs when I was a kid. And there's a bigger sort of dinosaur that's flying. I forget what it's called. It's huge. It's like a 40-foot wingspan, and you can build bases on it in Ark. And I do wish they had that in here, maybe as like a. I think they might, and I might just be being silly. But yeah, no, that was our final battle, and I'm gonna show you what all we've built. I'm gonna talk about, just we would have moved north, and we would have eventually combined with these surrounding factions. And I think we would have had to destroy the Weaver of Ways or whatever to the south, the Chaos, the Zinch. But yeah, no, that's legit it. It's been a great video. This was really enjoyable to play. We've got a couple more Lizardmen coming. It should be pretty freaking awesome, So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or whenever you're watching this. Hope you guys come back for more. If not, I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope to see you guys again next time. If not, that's all right. Other than that, yeah, positive affirmations as always. Thank you guys for enjoying this video. I'm always here to put stuff out. It's a great hobby, especially when I feel like sick in the real world or my health isn't the best. It's always great to be able to do YouTube and really just have a nice confidence boost and feel good about myself being productive. So thank you guys for watching as always. I'm, it's going to keep creating stuff and keep being creative. So thank you for your time. It means